Just what is a conspiracy theory? Nobody on the left seems to know. This week, Sadiq Khan said that anyone who, like me, criticises his pointless, useless, money-grubbing ULEZ expansion was a COVID-denying conspiracy theorist Nazi. All I can say to that, Sadiq, is lucky guess. ULEZ critics obviously aren't conspiracy theorists. They have science on their side and are resisting an unfair tax on the poor. Conspiracy theories are supposed to be a paranoid fantasy cooked up by people who spend a bit too long on the internet noticing more patterns than someone on mushrooms in a carpet shop. But we've seen time and time again the left-wing establishment slur anything that doesn't fit their narrative as a conspiracy theory, even when it's later revealed to be incontrovertibly true. Just look at the Hunter Biden laptop scandal or claims that Iraq had weapons of mass destruction as examples of the establishment flat out lying to us to advance their own agenda. The Guardian, the mouthpiece of the progressive leftist establishment, did exactly this a few days ago when they bizarrely dismissed as a conspiracy theory the notion that Jeffrey Epstein was a paedophilic sexual predator who invited rich and powerful men to his island of debauchery where they were attended to by teenage girls. The Guardian did this in 2 articles disparaging the protest song Men North of Richmond by Oliver Anthony. This song has clearly struck a nerve as Oliver laments being taxed to the hilt and politicians who don't care about the working man. It's raw and honest, and it was an instant hit, making history by being the first song to top the chart by an artist with no prior entries. But The Guardian denounced it because as a protest song, it doesn't kick at the approved leftist targets. Instead of attacking systemic racism, Christianity or Brexit, Oliver criticises his taxes being spent on welfare for fat people to buy fudge. How dare he be individualistic? Working class people are supposed to be socialist and demand wealth redistribution, not personal responsibility. This is fat-phobic. In amongst their smearing, The Guardian criticised the line in the song that goes, "I wish politicians would look out for minors and not just minors on an island somewhere. This is a clear reference to Epstein's jailbait island." In 2 separate articles, The Guardian states that this is a conspiracy theory. But it's not. It's an indisputable truth that Jeffrey Epstein was a paedophilic sexual predator who hosted powerful men at his private island. There are dozens of witnesses on record. He was convicted of procuring underage girls for prostitution. He was on the sex offenders register. He paid out of court to settle many civil cases brought by his teenage victims, and he died in suspicious circumstances awaiting trial for further charges of sex trafficking. Flight logs from Epstein's private jet, tellingly nicknamed the Lolita Express, show that men such as Bill Clinton, Donald Trump, Bill Gates and Prince Andrew visited Epstein's Island. It's a matter of public record, and it's in no way controversial to say so. The logs show that Bill Clinton flew on the Lolita Express 26 times. He must have had a loyalty card where your 10th noncing is free. I'm joking, Bill. Please don't add me to your Nobel list. I'm sure nothing untoward went on, and these rich old men undoubtedly just walked around and politely nodded at the young women and possibly played some backgammon. So why is The Guardian running interference for Jeffrey Epstein? It's incredibly hurtful to the victims of Jeffrey Epstein. What happened to believe all women? Never mind that, what happened to believing court records and flight logs and dozens of witnesses and civil lawsuits? Well, if you look at The Guardian's funding, you might see the answer. The Guardian claimed that with no shareholders or billionaire owner, we can investigate and challenge without fear or favour and amplify stories that need to be told. But this just isn't true. The Guardian receives tens of millions of dollars in funding from none other than Bill Gates. Now, The Guardian insists that this is independently administered, but come on, we're supposed to believe that such huge sums of money don't have any editorial influence and we can still trust The Guardian to investigate issues relating to Bill Gates with the same diligence that it investigates something else? Don't stick a carrot in my bum and call me a snowman. It's not just direct funding either. Bill Gates gives hundreds of millions of dollars to other media outlets, suspicious NGOs and think tanks whose work gets uncritically republished in The Guardian. And now we have The Guardian trying to rewrite history in Bill Gates' favour with this bizarre claim that Epstein's Island was a conspiracy theory? Well, enjoy the money, Guardian. I hope it makes you very happy. Dear Lord, what a sad little life. You ruined your reputation completely just so you could have that money. So the next time somebody calls me a far-right conspiracy theorist, I'm going to wear it like a badge of honour. If it makes me a far-right conspiracy theorist to oppose paedophilia, corruption and authoritarianism, then dress me in lederhosen and pass me a tinfoil hat. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and share this video with your shadowy billionaire mates. And if you want to support me making these videos and help me build a live streaming studio, you can become a Patreon. From just £3 a month, you get Patreon only content, and I get money. Not enough money for my own private island, but that's probably a good thing. Anyway, thanks for listening. I've been Leo Keras. Bye. Bye bye.